Hello, people. Welcome to Real Talk with Eddy and Skye. It's the zone where we have real talk with real people, real feelings, real situations. And today in the studio, we have amazing people with us. Award-winning Nigerian comedian and skit maker, the talented, the wonderful MC Shortcuts.
I like this introduction. I like the way she takes on. Come like this, she wants to seduce me.
Welcome, MC Shortcuts.
Yeah, I'm here live and direct.
Thank you. And with us also in the studio is another beautiful guest, a makeup artist. I mean, entertainment cannot go without a good makeup artist. We have to look beautiful. Here in the studio with us today is Miss Vivian.
Thank you, Skye. Thanks for having me here.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
And my name is still Glory Skye, and hosting this today is
your boy Eddy. You know what to do. What a real from SA.
Welcome to Real Talk, and today we are talking about the entertainment industry in Abuja. And also, you know how we do it? We dive into things that people do not want to talk about. We will talk about it today, but most importantly, we are going to focus on the entertainment industry in Abuja and the growth of the entertainment industry and skit making. Today, we want to find out the little details you do not know about skit making. I hope MC Shortcut is going to help us.
And I go pay.
So get ready to be educated. Yeah. Today is your boy Eddy. He's going to take over from me.
Okay, so my bros, good afternoon, my guy.
Abam.
I've been a bros. So I want to really ask you one or two few questions. I want you to throw a light on why the Abuja entertainment industry, how is it growing compared to the Lagos state industry? Because right now, it's like I see more shows, more things is coming down to Abuja. So I want you to throw light on how is our Abuja entertainment growing so far compared to the Lagos industry?
Okay. So I'll be speaking from a point of privileged knowledge.
Okay.
I like privileged knowledge.
Thank you.
That is the one why I know. We will not know.
Okay.
That's what. That's what.
We be say, no be like saying my power. Somehow I'm in the space and I got to understand how it works.
How it works, okay. That's
so right. I don't like it when people say Abuja entertainment. No, let me not say I don't like it. It shouldn't be seen as Abuja entertainment industry, Lagos entertainment industry.
Okay.
The entertainment industry is an ecosystem.
Okay.
And it has been decentralized because you can actually now be in your space, your town, your zone, and still feed people as far as Lagos.
Sure.
Okay.
As far as United States of America, as far as Asia. Do you get?
Okay.
So if people still look at this as the Abuja entertainment industry, the Lagos entertainment industry, the Kano State entertainment industry, you fail to
it limits people.
It limits your mindset. If it makes you think shallow about the business of entertainment.
Okay.
So I just thought I should put that out there.
Okay.
Remind me your question again, please.
Okay, I want you to elaborate on the difference between Abuja entertainment industry, how is it growing to compare to the Lagos?
So having said that, right, okay. I would actually want to speak about I would rather answer it this way, the Abuja entertainment stakeholders.
Oh.
Okay.
Not the industry.
Okay. English.
It's a decentralized industry.
Already.
Nobody can limit you. Nobody holds you to say this is where you can
be.
This is where you can function. I travel around the nation.
Okay.
I do tours around the world too.
Okay.
Do you understand? So, but being that Abuja is my location, let me speak about the stakeholders.
Yeah, okay.
To a large extent, the business in the city is growing, and we are beginning to come out of our shell as entertainers here in Abuja. We are beginning to make giant strides. We are beginning to take on very difficult very difficult roles. For example, see what you're doing here. Before now, when you think about podcasts or you think about online content, you think Lagos, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
But now every young person is thinking of how to put themselves out there by doing visuals like this. So I would say in the past few years up until now, the growth has been
Massive.
Yeah.
That's the right word. It has been massive to the point that even those outside the city find the city viable to come and invest. Before now, it used to be a city where they think of the people here, the residents here, as civil servants. So when you come here, you tend to minimize your expenditure when it comes to investments because you're not sure of what's going to come out. These civil servants, will they come out for the show? Will they come and buy tickets? But it's different right now. And when you do a show, when you stage an event, you package it well. You advertise it well. You market it well. Abuja people will come out and support you. Then, God help you, you stage a perfect event or a near perfect event or a good event. Your name becomes a household name. And from there, the Skye becomes your starting point.
Not a limit at all.
How long have you been into skit making?
Okay, skit making started for me in 2022, towards the end of the year. Yep.
Why?
Okay, so I don't know how much time we'll have here, but a lot of my answers will be laced in stories.
Oh,
Yeah.
Stories that will also help an average entertainer like me out there who stumble on this content. So before now, as a stand-up comedian, master of ceremony, and showbiz entrepreneur, what I do was basically what I just mentioned. Master events as an MC, create humor as a comedian on stage, then package events, my events and other people's events, right? So, there's a point when you get to, and it's as if you're stuck. You're not doing badly, but it's as if you're stuck. You're not seeing any future in this. Like, you can predict what you're going to do this weekend. And it now happens that as an average MC and as an average master of ceremony and comedian, when we were coming up, it was as if the go-to guys for events was the MCs. Like, before you think of any other vendor, you think of an MC first. So when you call the MC, talk only to talk, you call the MC, say, Alpha, you get cake maker? Yes. You get DJ? Yes. So the MC subconsciously becomes event planner without knowing. Then the advent of event planning came.
Yeah.
So how it started was, instead of being stress yourself, I get one of my sister with help you just arrange everything.
Get all the vendors.
We don't even really know it as vendors then. Get everything now, they call them. Do you get? So this your sister or your brother will now come in. They are not really being paid that much. They get decorator, gets this one. Just leave the work of you till it now evolved to what we now know as event planning and event planners. So, and they are very hardworking, right? Because they entered knowing that they came into the industry knowing that theirs wasn't an industry yet, and they could easily be sidelined because if I get the power, I feel plan my event myself. So I'm heading some of my story. So now turned out that these event planners now started going after the jobs. We are MCs. We are more like celebrities.
Yeah.
They come to us. The the payers, the people who are like, if it's your birthday now, you come to me.
Okay.
I don't come and ask you, when is your birthday happening? Do you understand?
Yeah.
So we were more relaxed because they always come to us. But the event planners started going out to get the job. So when you get the job, they now become the people calling the MCs.
Not the actual people that
not the MC
do.
calling anymore.
Okay.
The table turned.
Yeah.
So it grew to a point where their industry now became very big, right? So now I'm saying this story not, you asked how I got into
Yes,
this business.
we
So
can.
mine is a very one kind story.
Okay.
Do you get? And this is not me trying to talk down on event planners, right? They are very hardworking people, you get. But this is what happened. And I thank God it happened. So sorry, where did I stop? Okay, so event planners now took over the job.
Started reaching out to MCs.
Reaching out to MCs,
by
decorators by themselves.
Yeah.
So before you know, they became an industry and they like formed a very strong bond, you know, with themselves. One for all for one kind of thing. So we're all enjoying it. At the point that was like the highest sorted after master of ceremony in the city.
Abuja. Oh, cool.
So everybody wanted shortcut and all of that. So it was good. The money was at a certain level.
Yeah.
Because it was coming steady, I wasn't really thinking.
Outside of it.
I wasn't really
future.
seeing the future, you know, till something happened. I had an issue with an event planner. So the event planner offended me, but somehow she alerted the group.
Their
The other
community.
event planners.
That this guy let my event with this, being like she's the one who like, you know, I don't want to go into that story. So like 4, 5, 6, 7 event planners called me immediately. How far? You never get playing with anybody. What's up? What's the problem? And I was like, this is what happened. This is what happened. He said, no, now. I don't really want what happened, but go back to the event because they need. I say there's somebody there with the mic, and the event planner is not connecting me with the person. I don't mind working with somebody, but let the event planner just tell the person that this is a co-MC. Do you understand?
Co-host.
The event planner is not doing that, and I cannot. How would you just go to a wedding? Instagram time, you post about to shut down this wedding, and you sit down and not do anything. People who are following you come into the hall and see you sit down. They'll think that's what you do. You just go to event uninvited, and so I cannot still be in that space. Do you get? So I went back there. The same thing happened. I was insulted. I stepped out. You know, the whole brouhaha went on, and all everybody were calling. What was the problem? I said, I can't. I said, why? How did all of you? This is how she called everybody. They said no. There's a platform where she dropped my picture, name, and all of that, and complained. And that platform, if they take your matter, blah blah blah. I didn't take it serious. Fast forward a few months later, someone called me for a job. I went to collect the job. I'm trying to cut the story short. I went to collect the job. The person was like, "Sorry, do you know so?" It was like, did you offend any event planner? I say no. I don't forget, Seth. I say, because when we were discussing on the meeting, somebody was saying some things about you, and I don't know. I would need to talk to my wife before we conclude.
Oh, so you have to.
Touche.
Wow.
Do you get? And I took a step back, and I went back home. So that instead of me thinking of who did I offend, what came to my mind was, wait, hold on. Let's say in the real sense I offended
that person.
You got blacklisted.
So that means some people are just in charge of my food.
You got blacklisted.
They will just take a move your man like this.
Do you get my point? So
it's understandable.
And who I want to explain that the person offend me. So that was when I sincerely asked God that I needed something that would. I needed something that would decentralize this market for me.
Yeah.
It cannot be tied to some set of people. I see people doing a lot. Do you get?
Yeah.
While I was in that space, events were coming, but that was a wake-up call for me. Yeah. And why I'm saying this is because a lot of people are still in that shackle. Oh. It might be in the music industry, it might be in the fashion industry, whichever industry you are, you might still be tied down there without understanding. So that's why each time I have the opportunity, I tell this story. So a friend of mine in Lagos got a house. We do the same comedy, and I even think I'm funnier than him. I was like, now the same work we this guy did do. Alpha Baba, what's up? He laugh, look me. Tell me what's up. We should be. We talk every day. You know what time say one? I was like, how many shows have you done? I said, I've done like 3. He said, where are the contents? I said, the contents are in a hard drive in my house. He said, now is the content true? I said, I want to give the content to AIT. I said, for what? I said, let them just be playing it. Maybe I'll get popular from there or something. And it was like,
Is AIT popular?
no. AIT is actually AIT is actually
It's one of the biggest TV station in Nigeria.
Still now it's big.
Though they are old, but
it's big. So that was my plan with those contents. Before then, somebody was chatting me from the UK. Someone I knew in Nigeria moved to the UK and was chatting me and was asking me to sell that content to him for $10,000. The 3 years of those shows for $10,000. I was tempted, but I didn't. Why is he asking for the content? I was still beating my mind. I was planning to sell it because it was a lot of money, but somehow I wasn't just there. So that's how my mind works.
For you to want this thing,
the convention.
I still can't understand waiting you want when things were in my house since when I know they used to do anything.
You understand?
Now you want to send $10,000 for me. So my friend now told me that this is what I should do. That he'll give me a number. I should call the person and give the person my contents. The person will manage my YouTube platform, and you guys should just discuss on
Profit sharing.
As I dialed the person number on my phone, guess what? I had that number on my phone. A year before that time, that number had been calling me and asking for that same contents.
No.
But I didn't understand what he was talking about. When I called the guy was like, waiting. So who gave me that? I said, pencil. I said, bro, now you the handle? He said, yes. You sure? He said, yes. So now my eye open. And I was, so that was where the journey for me started. So when I understood how
it
works, I now discovered that with that, right, it broke boundaries.
Okay, now it's actually making sense to me when you say privileged knowledge.
Yes. So it broke boundaries. People I don't know if I would have not met for once would just walk up to me, take my card. I'm into this. I was in Germany when I watched your content on. I was in Ukraine. Like it travels that far. Do you get?
Give me a global thing.
It wasn't about some people anymore.
Yeah.
That was when I discovered, okay, if YouTube can do this, that means Instagram can do it. Facebook can do it.
Sure.
TikTok can do it. And every other platform that I'm strong enough to
handle.
To be on. So that's where the journey for content creation and skit making started.
That's actually eye-opening.
Okay, so I want to add up to what he's saying. Okay. So I want to understand, like, are we trying to narrow this entertainment, particularly for skit making and for comedy and all that? Because if we're talking about acting, I know I used to have passion for acting. Now I'm trying to compare Abuja, like you asked, and Lagos thing. Now let's bring it to movie, right? Because when I came into Abuja 2017, I had passion for acting. So, but then there was no link, or is that thing? It's called gig of actors and stuff like that, right? So
like
it wasn't
Actors Guild.
Actors Guild. Yes, thank you. So it wasn't there. There was no community and all that, but there were passions. Because I had passion. I had a couple of friends that had passion for acting and all of that. It was difficult in Abuja. It was a thing for Abuja. But then when you have friends in Lagos, it was very easy for them to, like, you know, this is my friend. Oh. You could see their faces on TV. But me, I've had this passion. Why is it difficult for me here in Abuja? So it was a thing for Abuja at a time. it was. So over time, yes, they're doing okay now because most people now want to, as YouTube came up, YouTube, like you say, can carry your phone and set your camera and all of that. So when YouTube came, people started doing skits, going into ways to be popular and all of that. But so far, so good. I would say Abuja entertainment industry, they're doing great. Because now you see most people that are bringing their movies to Abuja because of the glamour, the lifestyle, and every other beautiful thing within Abuja. So yes, Abuja are also doing great.
Okay, while you had this passion, did you go for any audition for any movie?
Of course I did.
Because I know that even I grew up in this city, right?
Yeah.
I know that there have been movie auditions in Abuja.
Yes.
Even when I was in secondary school, there has been, you see.
But it wasn't serious.
But you start somewhere.
Did you go for the audition?
I didn't have passion for acting.
Okay.
My life was already a movie. You start somewhere. Did you go for any audition, at least to take a step towards this passion?
I did. I went for audition. I don't know if you know Mr. Fish. You know Mr. Fish?
Is it a movie?
Sorry. No. It's the movie. That's his name, though. So then he was trying to organize a community.
Uh-huh.
But he was not doing it. He was not getting it right. I think at that time, Abuja was a thing that was not helping young dreams.
But you think now we've come a long way,
yes,
right?
But yes, now the whole social media, internet, and all that, everyone is trying to even make ways for themselves. But so far, so good. Abuja is doing great.
Yeah, so bros, I want to ask you another question. From your word, I noticed that you're a very good strategic storyteller. From what you explained, I could understand bit by bit. You took me through. So in my head, I was just creating the pictures.
He speaks well.
You understand? So I want to ask you a question, and I understand that you're very good. So can you take us along to how you feel being up there, one of the most sorted out MC in Abuja? What are the pressure you face, and how were you able to maintain the pressure of family lifestyle and the entertainment? How were you able to keep everything afloat without being, because for the longest I've ever seen you being dragged by anybody, any scandal. So how were you able to manage all this at the same time, still keep your head cool, still be the nice person that you are?
Okay, so if I tell you that I had everything figured out, or if anybody tells you that he or she had everything figured out from the onset, the person is a liar.
Okay.
So we keep learning as we grow. But one thing I kept on telling myself at every stage of my life is that I pray that God Almighty don't allow it get into my head.
Okay.
It's a very important prayer for every young person. Don't let it get into your head. Someone sang, although my friend is late now, Dinosaur sang a song like that. The song is titled, Please Don't Let It Get to My Head. Oh. So it's one thing I keep on telling myself, because for every effort you put in, there is a result.
100%.
No matter how minute the effort is. I know of a story of someone who wanted to see one very big oga. So when he gets to the office of this man, who he first of all meets is the security guy.
Okay.
When he meets the first thing he go by the security guy was like, Oga, no day.
Okay.
He was like, can I wait? He waited for a while. He brought granuts. He bought for the security guy. They ate. He went. He came the following day again. Now, the first day, the interaction was, who you want to see? Oga, in no day. No, I'll just stand there, wait. Okay. He bought granite. Then the second day now, the talk was like, my guy, how you there now? Oga never come on. You go wait more.
Can't sit down.
Cannot come again. He bought the jets. The third day, when he came, see, Oga no they come by this time. Come by so time.
Oga will come.
True.
Do you understand? No effort is a waste. Who was he meeting? Security guy for good 3 days. Do you get that little small security guy? Two things in this: no effort is a waste, and nobody it should be looked down on.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Come by so time, Oga go day. Exactly when he got to that place was exactly when Oga was driving in. All he just took was, you wind down. Why you no come now? He said, Oga was here yesterday. Enter moto. Oga drove him inside.
By himself.
There were people in the lobby waiting for Oga, but Oga walked in with him. So, this is one thing I've always told myself, that for every stage I meet my life, I take it as a process. No matter how good it is, no matter how bad it is, it's a process, and I try as much as possible not to allow anything get into my head. And to answer your question, directly, how do I manage business, work, family, relationship with people, and all of that? Simple answer: no do pass yourself. Very simple answer. Be true. The worst lie you can lie to yourself. The worst lie you can lie is the lie that you tell yourself.
That's true.
Don't even know why you tell me. No. The one you are telling yourself.
That's the biggest lie.
You they stay nyanya. They lie for yourself. Say they stay in my tama. They live like you are lying. Don't worry yourself.
Yeah.
You understand? So for everybody you meet, Alpha, Mogo, do. I know too hollow.
Not to tell me.
Boldly, because it's a stage. Don't even be scared. I know too hollow. You whole. Do you understand? Since we no get no chop them, no chop here.
Nicely.
You understand? If you handle family that way, handle friends that way, handle acquaintances, handle relationships that way, you will hardly fall into problems. People will lie to their family. Money no day, you go come out as a phone for your wife. There are people who their wife don't know their actual earnings
or assets.
Or even work.
Because she doesn't know, she'll be even spending more than, because she feels the husband always has.
Yeah.
At every time, let them understand the temperature. So if you can apply that, trust me, you go be like say they swim.
That's
Like then go they tell people on your behalf. What in talk? He say no day with that. No worry. I know that guy no day.
Yeah.
What in talk? He saying get, go meet him. And people go they tell people on your behalf.
Okay. So Nigeria as a country has failed to provide jobs for the youth. And now many of the youth have adopted other means of finding jobs and finding livelihood for themselves, like skits making, Yahoo, and the rest of it. Now, do you think that our generation, my generation, are failing to find the importance of honest work? Because everybody wants to make money sharp. We want to go to YouTube or call a white woman to do something for us sharp. Do you think we are losing interest in honest work, and what can we do about it?
Okay. Yes, I think we are losing interest in making a living honestly, or making an honest living, whichever way you put the English. The truth is that it's a situation that has to be tackled wholesomely. It is not a one-man thing. The family is one point of call. Yes, the family is one point of call before we start looking at the government. Yes. Before we start looking at the government. I say this because a lot of behavior we live with right now are behaviors that were instilled in us
From the home,
from the community. Yes. Because back then, not only your mama they flog you.
Yes, now community they train picking.
No be your papa they flog you.
Yeah.
If I cry and come back home, my mom will ask me,
What did you do?
if I see somebody be there, say, what did you do?
First of all.
But now, if the person picking cry, come back home.
Now what did they carry? They go give the person.
Before you know what you do, you don't carry
war, go give the person.
War first, you know? And in a lot of time, when they ask, what did you do? You will find out that you are the one who was wrong. The child was actually wrong.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So a lot of things has changed. You know, that is one aspect that should be addressed. Secondly, so like I mentioned, being truthful also matters.
Yeah.
Then, even without our parents saying it, we know what they do and how they make their money.
Yeah.
We know how hard it is for them because they get us involved one way or the other.
Yes.
Carry this, go market, carry that. You know how hard it is. So even without them telling you that making a living takes a lot of efforts, even without them saying it to you verbally, you already know because you're part of it. You are inside the process. I know this shop will stay for me. You will sell. And they come, will help me, they blow fire. Do you understand? That's for us who came from
humble beginning.
Yes. You get? So a lot has changed now, and I would say the world evolved, you know. Things became a bit harder, and people now don't have time again to properly nurture the children they bring into this world. So this your question, the answer to this your question is multifaceted. Like, it's not a one-way thing. It's not a one-way answer. So I'll try as much as possible to pick the ones I can think of right now.
Okay.
So I don't confuse those watching us.
Yeah.
Because you get. So even people who give birth to more children that they can take care of is also an issue.
Yeah.
That one is a very big issue in Nigeria.
Because I feel like even our parents too, some of these parents has failed their children.
Yeah, because
the government also has failed the citizens. So then we also find a means to survive. So you saying honest living, and what do you mean by living that is not honest? How about YouTubing? People also stream to make money. People do forest to make money. So which of this is not honest living? Is it going to 9 to 5 job that is honest living?
No, I said is people have found other ways to survive. It doesn't mean YouTubing, skit making, and creative writing and the rest of it are not honest living. But if we are being sincere, we're in a society where there is so much pressure on the youth. A child is still a teenager, and the first thing he's thinking is how to make money and leave his parents' house. There is so much pressure that if we are being honest, it's not everybody that is telling you they are into forest that are actually trading.
Sure.
So what I'm asking is, the youth, are they losing interest in honest living? It doesn't mean you have to be a civil servant, do a 9 to 5, be a banker and the rest of it. But are the youth losing interest in honest living? How desperate are we? And what can we do about it as a society?
Anybody who is bad is bad. Anybody who is evil is evil. If I'm hungry today and I'm thinking of prostituting, that means I'm a bad person already from the onset. So if I'm broke, I could think of, let me stream, let me do other thing, let me YouTube or whatever. But if anything that comes into my head first is prostituting, now I'm a bad person. So it depends on your upbringing as well. So most of the time, like I said, these parents fail the children because they give birth to what they can't take care of, right? Sometimes even at all, they give birth to these kids, they don't even involve themselves in these children. So these children have tried to also find a means to make money. But anybody who is doing something that is not legal is bad, and it's from the home training.
Okay, but you know that we see the results and the end product of being a skit maker, being a YouTuber. You actually know that it takes hard work and consistency.
Yeah, sure.
So it's not everybody that has that patience
Some give up,
to sit down and wait till Skits starts paying, YouTube starts paying. Some people just give up and then they look for
other means,
shorter ways. So does it mean that when the pressure gets to me in the society, I've become a bad person?
It's still on you to choose. It's still on you to choose. Me as a girl, I know it can get difficult sometimes. But then that doesn't mean I should lose my home training because society is pushing me to start living lifestyle and all of that. Do you understand? So yeah, it still boils down to, like I said, upbringing and parenting. And most parents have failed these kids.
Okay, so boss, so I want to ask you, do you think what is actually pushing our young adults into doing fraud or whatever, not being honest? Do you think it's society or peer pressure or is it bad government?
So like I said earlier, it's multifaceted, right? It's not a one-way answer.
Okay.
You've mentioned all the factors.
Yeah.
But there are some that play a larger role than some.
Yeah.
The government is the later factor.
Yeah.
Okay.
I say government is the later factor because now the same place they born all of us now.
God bless you.
Do you understand? Now the same place they born of all of us. However, the background matters.
Your upbringing.
None of us will not get story of one bad thing we don't put our hands inside. But if we remember where we are coming from, if we remember some of the, so I got to a point in my life personally when I started hearing my mom
advice.
Like she wasn't there. She's alive, she's in where she is. But I started, like it's as if her word just come into my ear. Parents don't do all that anymore. Parents don't, they are scared of losing the love of their children. They do that, yes.
Yeah.
Parents don't want to, some parents even go as far as tilting the child to think the father is the harsh one. You'll be like, daddy will beat you. What is daddy will beat you? Can't you beat her or him?
Yes, and correct them directly.
Beating babies.
Then leave the baby to grow and turn to Yahoo boy,
Or even correct them directly. Why pushing it to daddy will do this, daddy will do that? Why not correct them directly?
Fear of, they are looking at, may the pikin no come grow now. No, as you they nurture, as you they teach, you they train, you they also bring them close. And if it's balance between me and you, as the parents, mother and father, it is easier that way. Don't make it look as if daddy is the bad person. Daddy come back today, daddy, no. As you're at home, you saw what happened. Address the issue. So when that level of, when that stage is fixed to a large extent, I tell you that we will have solved, like I mentioned, aside from bringing up, right? Also know the amount of kids you're bringing into this world. Not because you have 1 billion naira somewhere, you think you can bring 10 children into the world. No. What if you don't have time to take care of the 10 children? If it is two, you can bring up. If it is two, you can bring up, handle them to reduce armed robbers in the society.
Exactly.
Now, some people would say, okay, there are children that they bring up well. I try for this one, no, him no agree. I try for that one, him no agree. I still don't think giving up on any human being is the right thing. And those who find themselves in that space should look at the people around them. That is the main cause of their problem.
What the child is consuming.
Pressure. Like you just mentioned, that is the main source of their problem. Are you where your own stop? Now where another person own starts. As you buy Benz C300, somebody don't buy GLE. As somebody they buy Maybach. As somebody buy Ferrari, G-Wagon. So where your own stop?
And the other person.
Yes. So why struggle to do things that are
competition, putting unnecessary pressure on yourself?
Why struggle to do things that someone has done the higher one? When I even change my cars, I don't even post because I might be driving a 2019. Meanwhile, 2025 is out. What am I doing? You get me?
Yeah.
What am I doing? So sometimes because of validation, you just find yourself entangled in what you're not, designed to. And then you put the bulk of the blame on the government. Yes, the government have their own blame, because if they were doing the right thing, maybe they'll be able to catch these young people early before they go into this thing, after their parents might have failed. You understand?
Yeah.
It could have helped reduce. It's not as if what is happening here is happening everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
It's happening everywhere in the world. Why our own is outspoken is because of the level of poverty in the land.
Yes.
However, as parents, let us play our own role.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Talking about pressure in the society, especially in Abuja, do you think relationships are adding pressure to the youth? Because, well, the way some of us were brought up, you get to a certain age before you be considered an adult, not from 18, maybe 21, right? But now you are seeing that teenagers are in committed relationships. So do you think relationships are actually mounting pressure on our youth?
Mounting pressures on our youth.
Yeah, because you see a young boy now, a young girl will tell him, I want you to give him my monthly salary like 200K. A young boy of like 25, a girl of 21, telling him, I want you to be paying me 200,000 as a monthly salary.
You
understand? Putting the pressure on a young man that is just trying to get his life on track. You need those other pressure are also making our young youth to do things that are not ethical, like putting them on pressure, without doing anything honest.
Well, first of all, I would say, what did you call teenage age again? What did you say as teenage age?
Teenage age maybe 16, 17, 18.
And you should be in a relationship at that age.
Once you're 13,
this generation has
you're a teenager.
Once you're
19, 13 to 19 are teenagers.
So you can start dating.
For me, I think if you ask me, the age, as an adult, I consider you an adult when you're 21 and above. But legal age is 18.
Yeah.
But now in our society, teenagers are in relationships, very committed relationships.
The thing is that our orientation already as Nigerians is whack. And the orientation itself is just whack. Because I mean, if you want to be in a relationship with a girl and a girl is telling you, do this for me, what's this relationship meant for first? For love, affection, right? I have a backbone, someone I could talk to when I'm down and all of that. But now it's like, okay, I want this. The lady will be like, I want, please want a salary, but I'm having sex with you. So can we trash not having sex, and I won't demand from you? Because for the fact I'm having sex with you, it's already a sin. Right? So why not we trash having sex while in a relationship and don't give me bone stress while in a relationship? Because for the fact of having sex with me, I'm already committing sin. What is my compensation that I'm sinning? They have to give me these things I want. So can we remove sex from relationship and remove demands from relationship? And first you have sex, with me, you must give me what I want.
Okay.
Okay, so sex is the ticket to material things.
Who I say it's a ticket to material thing? For the first, I'm committing sin. For me, it's a sin.
But
sex is a big deal for me.
Is that not hookup?
I'm not selling my body. We are in a relationship, right? I love you, you love me.
Okay.
Okay, bros, I won't ask you the same question. I know, we still have a lot of younger generation. Do you think actually what I just asked my guest is actually because if you go online, that is one of the major things that is trending. You see a young girl of 21 going on the phone, a boy doesn't have a certain kind of amount, don't come to my DM. And even though you have that kind of amount, if you are coming, no, this is my monthly salary. Do you think it's one of the major pressure, apart from, as you said, is versatile, apart from the government and the parents, not doing the right thing? Do you think that one is a key factor? Because almost all this generation, most of the young boys.
So let me take this back to the fact that bringing up one human being from birth up until say 18 years. Do you have a child?
No, I don't know.
Do you have a child?
No.
Do you?
Mm.
So bringing up a child from birth to the age of 18 years, it takes a lot of work. At every stage,
as they grow,
it takes a lot of work. Sometimes as parents, you don't even know if you're getting it right.
Sure.
But one thing is for sure, if you are able to properly occupy, by the grace of God, occupy the mind of your child, be it as a baby or at the teenage level, you would have been able to achieve a lot in the life of that child. Occupy means at every level, let there be something productive they are doing.
Okay.
Some of us, God helped us because while growing up, we subconsciously were occupied with stuff that was taking our minds off what this generation is looking at. What thing will they do that time? If we not get one match to play one place, we will get one.
There are a lot of things that occupy to occupy your mind.
To occupy your mind. As they come back, they go tell you go wash clothes.
Go wash clothes, go fetch water, go do that.
Do you get? Things have changed. It might not be go wash plate, go wash clothes. It might not be, but there are things that you could use to properly occupy the minds of the child and make the child see the results instant because they are no more patient. Let them see the results of that thing that you are occupying their mind with. Now, to answer your question, right? Like I said, it takes the grace of God. And it takes some level of openness from you to your child and from your child to you to understand what the person is going through and what stage they are in their life, whether sexually or otherwise. You get? So, if a young man feels that he is ready to have a woman in his life, whether as marriage or relationship or for sex, the young man should be ready to take charge of what comes, not responsibility. Take charge of what comes with it. It is not a responsibility. Take charge. Take full acceptance. I don't use the word responsibility because if you say responsibility, you are a girl. You get mama. You get papa. You are 17. You are 18.
You can look for a job.
No, not you are a child. You are in your parents' house. So they are responsible for you. Now, if you are now grown mentally, you don't know what pennies be.
Oh, Chim.
Huh?
Yeah.
You are now ready to go into that aspect of your life.
Yeah.
Right? You will be the man. We don't meet that kind of girl. Understand that when you go into this, there's a possibility of pregnancy. There's a possibility of this girl now demanding stuff that ordinarily should demand from her parents, from you.
Yeah.
There are chances that you would now be forced to start living above your age because of this stage of life that you have jumped into.
Exactly.
So it's a plain answer. Once you don't decide, say, at 18, you don't become man.
Yes.
Get ready to take charge of what man do or does, whichever.
What do men do?
Work, make a living, and take care of who you call your partner.
Yeah.
Then if you're not yet at that level, you look at what is most important for you. If it is growing your life, because
going to school, whatever.
Take for me, for example. Now, I'm not saying this because I knew it. The woman I'm married to now, I dated her for 7 years.
Okay.
Do you get? And I started dating when I was now living alone. And when I started dating her, I knew I could not date another person again because of how much I'm already investing here. That is for me. Do you get?
Yeah.
So if you're a man, maybe you just think of, say, you don't ready to go into that. Just know that you are ready to move.
Exactly.
And start doing what your father does for you. Simple answer. However, it's not encouraging, for young people to jump
into relationship
life stage.
Exactly.
Or stages of life. Once you jump those stages of life, the repercussion is huge.
Exactly.
For some of us that are still standing strong, it is because God helped us, not be by our power, because we don't even know what they do. God helped us to arrange it in a way that picking no come before we start to the seafronts. Because I can't imagine how I did manage now with my 2 kids. Imagine that time, say one even drop. For a year. We'll think of YouTube because you need instant money. YouTube will not give you instant money.
It has to be an accumulated fund.
Yes, but when it starts coming, it comes well.
Yeah.
Do you get my point? Yeah. But then, because the picking one chop immediately, you know that the beginning you're waiting for YouTube to grow. You feel me?
Yeah.
So there are stages in life. If you're at that stage where you are still with your parents, you're not paying rent, you're not buying food for yourself, you're not buying clothes for yourself, you're not paying for water, it's an opportunity for you to start arranging your life. Pick a skill, learn some. Nobody is pressuring you. Go and learn something. Start building your YouTube page. Just start something. Give yourself 2-3 years. You will know where you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Miss Vivian, you said something that piqued my interest. You said if a man is sleeping with you, right, he should be ready for your demands.
No. Yes, my demands. Go ahead. Yeah.
You said he should be ready for your demands. Does it mean that somebody that you said you are in love with, you have a relationship with? I mean, relationships are supposed to be give or take. Yeah. Does it mean that what you are giving in relationship is sex while he's giving every other thing? We've on wig, new car, Banana Island, trip to Dubai.
I want to give him love.
How?
I want to give him attention. I want to be his listening ears. I want to be his best friend. I want to be that person he talks to when he's sad. Do you understand? And like I said, and like he said, sorry, if a man wants to be in a relationship, he feels he's ready to be in a relationship with me. For Christ's sake, my dad took care of me from when I was born till now, and he's been responsible for me. And you think you want to fill in that space, right? You want to be my partner, right? You should be ready to do what my dad does for me. I hear most men will tell girls, you want a car. Does your dad have a car? Sure, my dad has a car. He has a mansion, right? But if I tell you I need this, it's because he can't provide it for me. I'm a girl, I'm a princess, I'm a queen. I'm meant to be taken care of.
So wait, you are giving the man love and he's not giving you love back?
He's giving me love.
You're giving him attention, he's not giving you attention
give me the same thing I'm giving to him.
And then add the mansion
but
and
not
car.
Add sex to it. Let's love each other. Let's be there for each other.
Okay.
The moment you make me start committing, I start fornicating, which is a sin in the Bible.
Okay.
You must be ready to give me what I want.
Can you do relationship without sex?
Why not? Are we meant to go have sex?
Okay, if I could ask you one question. So, if you actually say, if a man that had sex with you has to give you all of that, are you literally telling the man that all I'm bringing or all I'm offering you is the sex? Because a man can get peace of mind from anywhere. A man can get listening ear from anywhere. No. My mother can be my listening ear. My sister can be my listening ear. So if all that is what you are saying, then you actually now after the sex, the man will not give you money. I want you to enlighten me or enlighten
I'm not
my
saying
brothers.
after the sex, he should give me money.
Okay.
If we are going to have sex in that relationship, if we should involve sex in this relationship, we should also involve what I want.
And what you want is man should
Well,
have.
He should be providing for me
Money
as my
and
man.
So
in the
you're looking for
relationship.
another father.
Yes, it should be a father figure to me too.
Sweet.
Because now I'm committing what I'm doing what my parents do.
Okay, it's understandable because they are different perspective about everything, you understand? And I don't castigate anybody. I always take people by their perspective, you understand? So if you think a man having sex with you, he has to fit in some certain stage. What if the man removes that sex and it still gives you money? So what would you not give in return?
I'll give him money too.
Are you sure?
If it's done, I'll give him money too. I'm working.
Are
I'm
you
not
sure?
broke. Yes. So let's remove the sex. I feel like sex to me is a sin. It's a big deal for me.
Whoa.
Yes, it's a
So
big
what
deal
we are
for me.
saying is that poor man should not have sex.
In the short.
You
I
know,
just want to finish with that.
If you don't have money,
Literally, do you?
No,
is that what
it's
it- because
for
now
you.
you are like making it seem that if a man is not getting his life on track and the man is not well or financially buoyant, he should not even think of relationship. And even though peradventure he thinks about relationship, he should just erase the word
sex.
out of his mind.
Yes.
So is that
Let's
what
just be in the relationship, which is what? Be there for me, I will be there for you.
so how to be there for me like me now? When I'm sad, I want ice cream. Sorry. I want
Don't get treatment.
exactly. So how exactly are you going to be there for me if you cannot buy ice cream and small VG milk for me?
The man should be understanding too.
okay? Ross,
I'm bringing the money for you to buy the ice cream
so
for
Ross,
you.
I want to ask you one very, one question. I want to make you enlighten my viewers and enlighten the host. Why you feel say if a man want enter relationship, he should be ready to accept whatever comes with it, because you did not use the word responsibility. Of which me, I just feel you're just trying not to use the word responsibility. For me, it's a responsibility.
Okay, so you misunderstood me. Let me clear it up. We're
Okay.
talking about teenagers,
Okay.
right?
Mm.
We're talking about teenagers in that question.
In that question.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
So why I did not use the word responsibility is because
It's not
at
They
that
are
no,
babies.
they are babies. So at that level, what comes might not necessarily even have to do with what might come might not necessarily have to do with the lady asking. It might be pregnancy, it might be infection, it might be. So I don't want to say responsibility. I want to say what comes with it. As a teenager, be ready for that.
that.
That
Okay.
is for that,
For that.
level.
Okay.
For teenagers.
Understood.
Yes.
For your
Now
mind.
for this level,
Particular question.
for this question you've
As
asked
an
now.
adult.
So the thing is, the lady, that's my sister here, to a large extent, she's correct. Because this is what the society has made it to be right now. And not be us for this studio one change am.
Okay.
No be us one change am. We can only do our bits. However, for a man, it is important that you are stable before thinking of a
Anything.
relationship. It is in that because that is what the society has made it be right now. Then my father was not wealthy. My mom came into this town with him. They stayed together first of all in my father's brother's place.
Ochim.
Do you get? Before he now got his own house as a civil servant. They moved in without a chair in the house.
Oh, see love.
Do you understand? They were sleeping on the ground with me. So where would that happen right now?
So paper.
Do you understand? So even my own story is something similar. I was in my small place I was staying back then. It started raining. And somehow water from under the ground. I don't know how water from under. So apparently the man that built that particular small house built it on top a seaway. And I didn't know. So water from the ground entered the house and my bed was soaked and I didn't even know. When I woke up, if they wake up now, put hand like this. That water I touched. So for my dream, I think saying river I did.
No, listen, your room.
So as I do my hand, like it was like real, like water. And my woman was there. This woman I'm married to today. Do you get?
Okay.
So with that level of hardship, she's still there. Till everywhere started good.
Okay.
Where them they now? Where those women they?
That brought out to my next question. Do you think those women are still, though they are still in existence, but how can someone meet those kind of roles? Because from your dad's generation, your generation where you get married, do you think there was a massive shift of?
There was more honesty then on the part of the woman and the man then.
Man first.
Do you understand? There was more honesty. If a man says he loves you, now only you.
Yes.
Even if on many, you don't even know.
Exactly.
Do you understand? So a lot of time, one of the factors that tilted women towards thinking this way is because they must have given their hearts out to those who be say, no gets. They were ready to stay. These men come mess up.
Amen.
Then they will now change and start dealing with every other man that comes their way.
We re-strategize.
That way. Do you understand? However, that is not even the way to go if I'm meant to answer for a woman. Because it applies to everything that we do in life. The decisions you take, you think is just for the relationship. You don't know that it has some life factors attached to it. The next man you're meeting, the following day, you are sending him bill. You don't know who the person is. You have not even gotten to understand the person. Your own is that waiting John do me the last time. No man can try it again with me.
Once beaten, twice shy.
Meanwhile, you're meeting the son of Tony Lumelu or Dangote or, you don't know. Just because say, well, I see, you know even reason I'm. Hi, I'm at the hospital now. My mommy has swollen chest.
But it's not Tony Lumelu might be stingy.
So it's not really about relationship. Not only relationship in your head as a woman. Don't you have business plans? Don't you have ideas? You might not necessarily jump into relationship immediately. It might be I'm at the market now and I'm buying these goods, I'm buying that goods. When I get home, I will chat you back. You have put something in his head. I don't know if you get my point. So we think about relationship more, women. We just when a man just says hi, you want fuck.
You want to say,
you understand? So even if the man really wants, that is what he wants. Why not just get to know him first? Can he be used for other things? Who does he know? Where does he go to? Can I, even if I'm not good with him, can I seek him as a friend? Because tomorrow someone might just ask me, I want posting to NYSC. I want to serve in Abuja. That guy that you met yesterday might be the guy. I don't know if you get how this thing is. Yeah. So, yes, things don't spoil, but women also need to be strategic about these feelings. Be strategic about their thoughts when it comes to this thing. You understand? There are times when. So there was time I said, so let me apply this to business. There was time when I said, if nobody this amount, I know they collect. Okay, no, let me take it back a bit. There was that when I was earning 15,000 naira to MC Kiddies events. A lady booked me for a job. You get? I went to do the job. I got to the house. They were one rich family. The child was 10 years old. I did 10-year birthday. I did the birthday and after the birthday, she was supposed to pay me 30,000 naira because I brought the DJ 15,000 naira, myself 15K. She was supposed to pay me 30,000 naira to sort the bill. The following day, I didn't call her. I said, okay, make them rest. The second day, I now called. She didn't pick her call. The third day, I called, her phone was switched off.
Oh.
I called for 1 week, her phone was off. Then I now constructed a text message.
And sent.
I said, Madam, something like this, I can't remember. I said, Madam, this is how you people go around collecting from the poor. You have more than me. dropped my phone. After like 1 week, 4 days, she called me. My brother, sorry, you know, after the birthday, my husband said we should travel to Dubai to go and rest. Please send your account number. I was about to send the account number. That was when I discovered that after typing that message, I forgot to press send.
Thank God, though.
That woman sent me 100,000 naira when I was charging 15,000 naira.
Somebody shout power.
So what am I trying to say in essence is, because in my head, I already feel that Naso na go dey do people. Do you understand? No benefit of doubt. No chance to say this person might be a different person. That was how that other man said he will pay me and he did not pay me. Now this woman wants to do me the same thing. That particular client ended up becoming one of my biggest clients. I didn't know how rich that family was. I didn't know how rich that family was until after the experience. I started emceeing for all their extended family, money bag. One text message
Would have ruined
to women, one, I am hungry.
And you say no, that's the end of it.
Do you get my point? One, I am hungry. One, my mother just swallowed shovel. Do you get my point? So, when you meet somebody, you know what you want to. You know you don't want a useless man. You know you don't want someone that will come and chop and run, right? Why not see if there's any other thing that this person can even be useful for? Nobody until see you, think go strafe you, or make attempts. You can keep him at arm's length, chatting for days, for weeks. It will be as if he's close to getting you, but you never come. Do you get my point?
Yeah, sure.
But you are getting to know him. Where do you work? What do you do? This is what I do. How can you come in? Can we do business together? You get person where one of my person need. You feel me? When you now explore all that, you now know whether this person is even worth it or not. Before going into if he's not taking care of my needs, I'm not taking care of
Okay. I don't think my host has any question to ask. Okay. Now I want to ask you one question before we short because we're like 10 minutes late. Naturally, if a young man, like my bros rightly said, if a young man that takes on the responsibility, by taking care of you, providing for you, and now is also sleeping with you. Apart from that, which other thing, according to you, rest of mind or whatever, which other thing can you give to him that will now make him grow psychologically, mentally?
Sorry.
Okay.
I didn't end up my answer was. So okay. I also say something to young people, especially men. Pray to God that you find a woman that loves you more than you love her.
It's our own prayer. So
it's a win-win.
You should love me more.
It's your generation. You are taking from your generation, bros. Your generation, women are they are for me they are
too old like that.
It's not generation. Yes. So, see, I can likely say you and some other people, my other brother, the kind of women you guys got married to, for me, they have a stint.
Why you not married that time?
See now orientation.
It now becomes more difficult.
Now, you just said some things, right? This thing why I talk now makes sense to you.
Makes sense.
Men are not loyal. You go.
What you expression makes sense to me.
This, but you have your view about being taken care of in exchange for sense.
Yes.
But what I just said now, does it make sense to you?
It makes sense.
Does it look like something you will apply?
Yes.
So sometimes now say they no.
Yes.
It's not about generation.
But most of them are not ready to know. Okay, it's only somebody that wants to learn from you. Like one thing about me, I'm a very attentive person. If you are talking naturally, be it friend or anywhere, I always want to listen because I feel one or two ways there's something in your head that I have no knowledge of. So the only way I can get is by keeping quiet because you understand. But this I
just said now, I also apply it as a man. No? There are some women I meet that this one I know say will not fit do anything because there's something she has that sex will destroy.
Yeah.
The moment we strafe, she go give me if I want to. But the moment we straff,
everything
we cannot do that other thing. And that other thing is more important to me, my immediate family and my extended family and my life. You can go ahead with your question. Sorry.
Okay. So like before my bro, so I want to ask you, so apart from that, what actually can you bring to a man that will make him grow psychologically, mentally, financially, otherwise?
I'll be his peace of mind now.
Peace of mind I can get from my mother and my other sister.
So you want to marry your mommy?
No. For me, I can tell you the peace of mind I've gotten from my life was given to me by my other sister.
So I should give you war.
No, it's not. No, let me make you understand. Let me give you a context. This is like 19 years, 20 years without parents. So I've been to plus minus 10, 11 countries. And like 6 of those countries, though football took me far, my sister was the one that took me to those countries, or visa all paid. And she will tell you, it's my duty as an elder sister to stand and, be there for you. So if a woman, she took me to SA 2016. I've been in SA for like 8 to 9 years. So if somebody like that could give me peace of mind, give me everything I want, and the woman will not come and say, okay, I'll give you some. Okay, what can you do that is extraordinary from what my sister is doing?
I'll be his support system. See, I'm not lazy. I'm working. Do you understand?
Okay.
I'm there to be his comforter. Right?
Okay.
I'm going to be that woman he's praying to God to give him. So he's in know his prayer is praying to God to give him. So I'm going to be that woman that is praying to God. So I'll support him financially, mentally, physically, emotionally.
And then you should not use the word.
Personally, comforter is the Holy Spirit. As a man, you should have peace by yourself before I'm coming into I see. Supporting financially is if I have to. If I have to. Me now, as a traditional African woman, I want to be taken care of. I want an Ojogo in my life. So supporting financially is when situation made it that I have to support you. That's why it's a team thing. We become a team. However, we have come to the end of today's episode of Real Talk with Eddy Billions and Skye. I know you have opinions and you have ways to support your man and your woman, and you have things you want to tell us. Please tell us in the comment section. Talk to us, like, share, tell your friends to tell a friend to tell a friend, and join us another time, same time next week on Real Talk with Eddy Billions and Skye. Today with us was MC Shortcut, Miss Vivian.
Thank you.
Eddy Billions, one and only. And I'm still your girl, Glory Skye, aka Light of the World. Bye for now.